the thoughts and reflections go something like this. Clearly, there's a sort of motif running through, which is about trying out and testing with users, alongside users, supported by the feedback from users, that piece. There's also something about getting close to their lives and contexts, about properly listening and drawing insights from that listening, which runs through them all. There's some points that Joe made specifically around doing this testing at different stages in the service blueprint, at different points of the service, not just at the beginning, which also came out in the other two, and there's a point that Joe made that you can run the testing in parallel with implementation. You know, you can incubate a test group so that it feeds the implementation, which might be relevant for us because of timescales. I also thought there was, I liked the way that Paul's talked about both a feasibility and getting close to users in that feasibility space, but also a program that lives alongside their participants and is informed by them. And that came out in Kat's presentation too. And it led me to think, Joe, that it isn't just about failing fast and often in order to succeed sooner. It's also about building adaptiveness into the model once we've designed it and are implementing it, so that it can be responsive to that feedback from users. Paul's also mentioned about the ways in which they try to personalize their service offer as a result of this testing out and closeness to users, which I think is really interesting. Kat, I loved your idea about two groups and getting close to the existing experiences of children in care, but also the reflective experiences of those who've come out of care. And I like Joe, I love the playfulness of your methodologies and the fact that they were incredibly user sensitive, which is something that I think it's kind of hard for professionals to do, and that came across really well. So those are just some of the points. There's a load more I could have said, but lots to learn from those presentations.